What's good, everybody? It's your gearhead, Mr. Logic himself. Allow me to introduce my lovely co-host.
Hi guys, it's your girl Nate. How are you doing?
We got our engineer at the table.
What's going on, y'all? Sorry, I was trying to get the link.
Please excuse Lewis. He doesn't do this often. He's a little shy.
Yeah,
I was trying to get the link. I'm trying to get the link so I can
wanted
share
you
it.
to let her know when you're going live.
I sent her the link.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm getting the link so I can send it real quick.
All right. And with that being said, yo, we got a special guest in the house, the owner, the man himself, yo. You know what I'm saying? The one who make dreams come true, like it's Disney World without the touching, though. That was a slick one. Introduce yourself, Hefe.
I'm just Bert.
Just Bert.
Listen, he's being modest right now. He's not just Bert. This is the man that makes your dreams come true. You would think that this man has magical powers. He motivates you. He boosts you. He makes you realize your own talent. He makes you look at yourself and want to evaluate and push yourself even harder. This man right here is the definition of motivation and self-made. Don't be shy of that.
I'll make sure to give you the check as soon as we're done with the show.
I'll take it. And guys, make sure if it's your first time, you hit that like and subscribe button, yo. You know what time it is, yo. We got a special treat in the house. We got Am I the Asshole Reddit? We got some videos to show you. Yo, we just came back from Vegas. Just imagine like this, yo. Your boy was on a plane, and I basically just landed, at 6 o'clock this morning? And then I went straight to work. And I don't regret it, but that's just part of it. You know what I'm saying? You play hard, you party harder. So with that being said, let's keep it with tradition. How was your day, love?
Did we even do the intro?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Sure. Shame on you.
You know what? You're right. Listen, I'm nervous. I'm nervous because a lot of things is going to get talked about what happened in Vegas. So allow me to reintroduce. As you know, this is one thing for show, two things for certain.
Baby,
Let's go.
Love you guys.
All right. So
Anyways.
Let's carry tradition. How was your week so far?
Not as interesting as yours. That's an obvious.
Why is that?
Is that a new tattoo?
Did I show you?
No.
I didn't show you.
Did you show them and the
I showed the peeps, when I got it done. I got back and
it's not finished though, right?
It's pretty healed. No, yeah, it's two koi fish, like a yin and yang.
Okay.
I didn't want to do the stereotypical yin yang, like just the black and the white. I wanted to do something more, fine line.
How was the family when they saw that?
Did your mom cry?
She didn't cry. She was like, her little reaction was like, ay, Natalie, no, ¿por qué tú lo hiciste? ¿Por qué? No me gusta. No me gusta. She literally said that. My dad, he thought it was cool as fuck. He was like, he liked it. My dad has 2 tattoos, so I knew he wouldn't be a problem. But I knew my mom was. She's very.
So
she's
her
Mexican.
Dad is the homie. The mom is like, no
say. I was out all day today. I was just doing errands, and then I get home and I had to quickly get changed, like to go to the podcast. And I'm like, Mom, I'll be back, and I'm going to the podcast, whatever. And I told her I was like doing errands, and she literally thought I was getting another tattoo. So she goes up to me and she goes,
"You traumatized her."
Otro tattoo? And I'm like, no, I didn't do another tattoo. And she was like, ay, Natalie, your skin, it's so beautiful and so perfect, and please don't put another tattoo that is that. And then I was just like, I was just waiting for her to finish talking, and as soon as she finished talking, I just bowed and I'm like, sí, mi reina.
Oh, you sarcastic for real.
Theatrical.
Let me ask you something.
But I did it in a nice way. I wasn't like disrespectful.
So she likes the tattoo, right?
Yeah. She doesn't like that it's on my skin, but she doesn't think it's ugly.
But where's the tattoo gonna go though? It has to go on the skin.
She does like it. She just doesn't want to admit it.
No, she likes it, just not on her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sounds about right.
I'm her baby. But anyways, my week was okay. It's
So
just
what'd your boyfriend say about it?
He was there.
Oh.
We both got tattoos that day. It was pretty spontaneous.
He got a Spider-Man, right?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Spider-Man.
Nice.
Spider-Man.
Yours is finished.
Yeah, well, mine's actually started fading a bit, which I have to go back and retouch it.
But you gotta add more color or something, or no?
No, I wanna keep it like that.
Yeah, but this is too faded out.
It's because it's gray. It's supposed to be white, but he did it like gray. I might retouch it in the future. His part of his tattoo kind of like came off a bit. I mean, I told him to be careful. I don't know. It was probably him just doing some shit, but
Yeah, because it peels.
Hey, real quick, anybody that does tattoos, a tattoo artist, make sure to reach out to us, and then we'll put you on the show, and we will all get a tattoo. That's the same one.
Oh, nice.
Don't threaten me with a good time, bro.
We're just gonna find out which one.
I already know.
Up to you
I
guys.
want to get it behind my ear.
No, I ain't getting none of it.
Why? It could be a face tattoo.
As long as it matches, that's all that matters.
Yeah, we should have pranked my mom, with a fake tattoo on my face.
Oh my
That
God,
would've been
Jason.
great.
No,
Yes.
dude, she would have got a heart attack.
She would've
Poor
cried.
mom.
Came back from Vegas looking like Tyson.
Yeah, I think she would have cried. She would have cried.
Oh, don't do that to your mom.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
know.
okay. Sorry. So how do you do this? Go ahead.
All right. So now,
No,
you talk about.
we still want to know about her day. I cut her off and talked about the tattoo that caught my attention.
See what happened.
ADHD.
What happened was, it's okay. We all have a little bit ADHD here, but like I said, my week, I was just working, school, nothing too exciting. My regular day to day. On Saturday, these guys went live on Instagram. I took the opportunity to tell you that I'm moving in sooner than expected, which is great. Just big things are coming. It's great. It's perfect. Ray and I went to Orlando last month, and I spontaneously was like, oh, let's go get a tattoo. And he knew exactly what he wanted. So it's like, I'm down, but I don't know if you're down. And I was like, he's calling my bluff. No take backsies, no quitters.
Now
I'm on my
you're
race, no
committed.
bitch. So I was like,
Woo.
we're going. And I was driving too. So I was like, this is on me. Let's go do it. And then
Were you playing some Tupac?
no, I had originally wanted this design. I just forgot that I wanted it. So the tattoo artist gave me inspo, and I'm like, that's right, I wanted it. So we went ahead and got it done.
I mean, it's dope. You plan on turning it into a sleeve, or you gonna do the new thing where people just do space tattoo? It kind of looks like a Chipotle bag on some guys.
I don't want to give my
What?
mom a heart attack.
Your mom, yeah. poor
I'm pretty
thing.
indecisive about tattoos and stuff. Besides, I don't know. At work, most of my coworkers have been getting tattoos. One especially, he got one on his leg. He got, a big fat one on his arm. He got one on his chest. And then we were talking about tattoos, and I was like, yo, customers, they don't know you're tatted up. You're helping them, and you're like, hello, Mr. Customer. Hello, Mrs. Customer. You don't know. I'm
Cover
full
it
of
up.
tattoos.
Yeah, I mean, tattoos
It'd
can
be
be
like that.
intimidating. Let me ask you this: what was worse, the piercings you got or the tattoo? Which one did your mom take worse?
So, okay. The only tattoos that I have are on my chest and on my ears. But my mom doesn't know about the ones on my chest
Oh,
at
you
all.
mean the piercings?
I haven't told her. Cause
Tattoos or piercings?
a piercing.
Oh,
Yeah, because I heard tattoos, right? It was backwards.
All right.
He said both. No. I mean, obviously, I have to tell her one about the tattoo on my arm because she's gonna see it. So I told her, and she didn't like it. But my ears are fine. I mean, she pierced my ears when I was an infant, so
I know.
so she didn't mind the ones that my helix and stuff. But I did not tell her about the ones that are on my chest.
Are you going to?
No.
Okay.
Why
fair
would
enough.
she need to? She's never gonna see
What
them.
about when you have a kid?
I will spare. No, I'm gonna take it off.
Okay. Just saying. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But
Anyways, how was your day? Enough about me.
I actually want Bert to share last because he's like,
Share what?
how your week was.
I'll spend it with
Our
you guys.
week was with-
Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
Mind-
Mind you
Go
guys,
ahead.
mind you, I didn't go to Vegas with these guys. I just want to put that out there.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer: I didn't go,
What-
so I'm finding out this information just with you guys. So
Just
let's go for a ride.
to put it out there, keep in mind, I'm running on maybe 6 hours of sleep.
Probably
I
less.
told you to rest
Good.
up. We were on the phone on Sunday, and I'm like, Jason, I'm gonna hang up right now, and you're gonna try to get some sleep. Did you?
No.
No, Sunday. That was
No,
when he
he-
went to
The cat naps.
when he
When he was-
disappeared mysteriously and showed up at 4 a.m.
And he would tell you,
It's Vegas.
I don't sleep.
It's
I-
Vegas.
I don't sleep. I hibernate.
Yeah, no bullshit. I caught him on film. I just don't have that footage with me. But he has obviously he doesn't care about people, so he has his phone as loud as it goes, and everybody's listening in the entire lobby, and he's like
And he's on the
fighting
nod.
it. He's fighting it, and then he falls asleep, and then the phone falls down, and
Yeah.
meanwhile I'm filming the whole thing, and then he opens his eyes and he looks at me and goes, "Fuck."
Yeah. The cat that's like fighting the ceiling and just goes, "Doop." That was me.
Yeah.
Cat nap.
all
Cat nap.
night.
So how was your week, G? Break it in.
You tell me. We were together.
Yeah.
I
What
think
about
I
you,
did.
Vegas was a trip. Let me tell you guys, that was something completely different. I've never experienced anything like that before, and especially experiencing it with Bert and Jason. That was absolutely amazing. Vegas is awesome.
Tell him
One
who,
for the books.
tell him who you met and when.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to
yeah.
that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Build up
So-
the suspense. Yo, it's crazy.
So to start off our trip, it was a little,
We almost didn't
bumpy.
make it.
We almost
I
missed our
wasn't
first
there
flight.
first.
You weren't there.
So let's share that part.
So we almost didn't make it.
Yeah, we were running late to the airport and
Extremely.
we almost did not make it.
His
I'm
mom
not surprised.
is the sweetest person, and I felt like a dick because we had agreed at 1 to get to the airport, but then shit got caught up.
Tell them what time your flight was supposed to leave.
The flight was
It was
supposed
at
to leave
4.
at 3. No,
It was at 4.
it was
And
at
we
4.
got there. Yeah, we got there like
Oh,
at
yeah,
3
we got-
something.
We got to the gate at 3:45. The flight leaves at 4.
Oh my
So
god.
the thing is, like, we get there, and as we're driving, it's traffic. And
Mhm.
thank God his mom basically knows the streets of Miami, because I was like, yo, jump on the fucking turnpike so we can get there.
Nope.
If we would have done that, we would have missed our flight for sure.
Yeah.
So where did she go?
So we went through all of Okeechobee.
And
all the
she's
way
just
down.
laughing the whole time, enjoying herself, like tranquilo.
Yeah, because
I'm like,
normally you
getting
would take the
nervous.
turnpike, get off on like the
The-
Union or whatever,
Yep.
and then
Lejeune, yeah.
because what time? What
We
time
took
was it?
Okeechobee.
It was Tuesday at like what 3?
Yeah, we
Oh, 'cause
we
it's
were
rush
basically
hour.
so we
3
got to the
o'clock we left.
airport at 3:10. And then when we get there, we're looking, yo, TSA is fucking packed.
That was I told
bro.
you that was your first mistake getting to
Yeah.
the airport at 3, knowing your flight leaves at 4.
Listen,
Yeah, it was a
she's
mistake,
not
but we
wrong.
made
Hey,
it.
Valley,
You know,
Cuddy,
guys, don't blame Jason. He's not Hispanic. You know.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm Haitian, bro.
The
First
Hispanics know.
Latino.
Yeah, but like whenever we go on like vacations, our family, our parents, especially my mom's like, we're getting there 5 hours early, and I'm like,
Fair enough.
Yeah, my mom likes to do that.
I
too.
mean, but when
'Cause,
we
you
got
know?
there, so we basically check in the bags, and I start getting antsy because I missed a flight before and it's not pretty, and I'm
mhm.
thinking like, yo, if I don't get this flight, all the money is gone. I can't get a refund, so I'm freaking the fuck out. And this one is like,
I was actually really
suave,
calm.
papi, suave.
I was actually really
Suave.
calm. I was really calm.
Tranquilo.
I just had a good feeling that we were meant to be on that flight and we were gonna get there no
Right.
matter what.
Period.
Well, well, then we get to TSA, and this nigga trooped it out like a G, bro. Like he has his shoes off, he's running in his socks. Like,
Bro,
yo,
yeah,
ready.
as
and-
soon as I got off TSA, I took off my belt, my shoes, everything,
he's
and I
looking
just
at me
grabbed
like,
all my
"Let's go."
shit and I just started booking it to the gate,
And
man,
I'm,
with my
I'm
socks
thinking
on.
like, yo, he's gonna be the opposite. He's like, no, we gotta go. We gotta. All right, dude, I got a limp, bro. Like, chill. Next thing you know, we get to the gate. They're calling our name.
because
like,
people were waiting on standby.
Yeah, standby. And that one white lady, she was upset.
She
bro.
was mad, bro,
She
because she
was
was
big
waiting
mad.
there, and then when they called our names, we were
Yep.
there and we scanned our tickets and we just got on, bro. She was
Yep.
mad because she was expecting to get on that flight.
Yep.
So we got
Oh,
there just
because-
before the gate closed.
Oh, because if you wouldn't have gone, then she could go on.
Then
it.
she would have
Correct.
taken our seats. Yeah,
Damn.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's fucking great.
yeah.
So-
So we got on there
Wow.
Like
on
that.
point.
And then the flight was dope, yo. They have, listen, American Airlines, you're doing something right, yo. Y'all doing something right.
No, not for me.
Oh, you have to explain
Different
that one.
experiences.
Well, excuse me, I don't know the finer things in life. However, I did go on Spirit. There's a night and day difference.
Oh hell no!
They're
Spirit
not
was
in their
a
difference.
fucking nightmare.
But we'll get into that at the end. So on the plane, we watching the movies and whatnot. And the best feeling is Lewis because he's never been there before. So he's like a deer in headlight. Like he basically, we get to Vegas, he starts looking, he's like, yo, we see the spear. So Vegas has a spear that's really dope. We have a video for y'all. It's crazy. Vegas, when it comes to technology, they're really reshaping the whole boulevard
Yeah.
completely. So we get to Vegas. Mind you, I ain't never stayed at the Lara. Shout out to my old man, my stepmom. Thank you for this birthday gift. I appreciate y'all.
That hotel was amazing.
That hotel, I never stayed there. I always stayed at the Marriott. So when we get there, I felt like I was on MTV Cribs.
For
You
real.
know what I'm saying? This
was
dude
dope.
is like, nigga, are we allowed to be here?
Dude,
what I'm
I've
saying?
never
So
been
fancy.
to a fucking hotel
Like
like that.
it felt like that. And then as we go check in, the dude at the front, he's like, oh my God, you guys have your own podcast? Yeah.
Oh
humble
yeah,
or-
he was cool as fuck. His name's Joseph. Shout out Joseph, if you're watching right now.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you're a G.
Oh, I gotta send him the link. Also, yeah, I know I'm all over the place. So as we get there, I still don't know what the room looks like. He doesn't know what the room looks like. I'm trying to keep my poker face on because I don't want to look like a schoolgirl in front of him. I gotta act like I've been here before.
Hmm.
So I'm like, yo, just chill, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as we got into that elevator, I knew we were in trouble. Because it's not your average elevator. You punch in the numbers
On like a
Yeah.
digital tablet,
Yep.
and it'll tell you which elevator is
and how long it's a queue.
It's fancy.
I
It's
love
fancy as fuck.
it.
Very fast, and it's fast.
It's
It's
fast.
fast. So we get to the room, And I'll let you share that experience because your ass was like,
So the room Bert and I stayed at was all right. You know, it was pretty mediocre. The view was fucking amazing. You had like this nice ass view of the strip. And then when we get to Jason's room, man, Jason's room just looks like a pimped out apartment. Straight up, like it has a long ass fucking couch, huge ass TV, a
Big
fucking
ass
kitchen area,
not waterbed,
a
jacuzzi.
bro. Jason
Yeah.
was living like royalty, yo. That was
Hold on.
and he was selfish too. This motherfucker was like, nobody's sleeping in my room, y'all sleeping together. That's
No,
it.
I said you can sleep in the room. You're not sleeping on my bed.
No. You specifically said no. I'm nobody's sleeping in my room. You guys are sleeping together. And then you were making fun of me for making the couch.
Okay, hold on.
Because I didn't know there was a
Why would you
sofa
make fun
bed.
of him?
I had to. So
Okay,
to show you
because-
how green he is, you know this boy ain't never stayed at a hotel like that because he's laid up like a fucking vampire on the
On a couch.
like this, like Dracula.
I was fine.
And I'm like,
I've slept on a couch
No
before.
covers, no pillow. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, you said I had to kick it on the couch. I'm like, it pulls out, man.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a fucking.
And he still doesn't do it right because he didn't even put the linen on, bro.
Listen, we were tired as fuck.
thugged it
I
out.
did not want to just go through
I
that.
mean, most hotels, like if there's a couch, most likely
There's
it
a
is a
sofa
pull out.
bed, yeah.
It's a sofa bed.
I mean, every hotel that I've been to didn't have that. So
No,
I
wait,
ain't
for
gonna-
real? That's
Yeah.
just bad luck because
I'll be real with you. That room was so nice. I felt like a 10 when I'm a 4. Yeah. That room boosted my ego.
That room
Too
was
bad I
amazing.
was shy. Because I talk a big game. I didn't do nothing else.
And the view was absolutely amazing.
Yes, it was
It
dope.
was fucking amazing.
Then Batman did that. I get a phone
He showed
call.
up.
I'm Batman.
This man
No,
ends
I
up going
start-
through a mission.
Yeah, I start with the call in the morning.
Uh-huh.
So I call you in the morning just to make sure because I haven't spoken to him the whole week. And when I call him, I'm like, hey, are you still going? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, are you sure? Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
let me call you back. So I hang up the phone. I call everybody at the house. I call Val. I call Alex. I'm like, he didn't sound like he's for sure. Maybe he's pulling out.
Mind you, I had COVID too.
No. So then he calls me like 45 minutes later. Yo, I'm on my way. All excited. I'm like, okay, cool. He's going.
He's going. So you were pulling
What it was-
you had 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
That's what I thought you did. And then what
Nah.
it was that he was packing. So he can only do one thing at a time. So I couldn't talk
I
to him.
feel that.
And so then he's finally on a trip. So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a flight. So I go to American Airlines. And it was supposed to be a 5-hour flight. Ended up that the first captain gets off the plane. They bring in another captain. That captain can't do the flight. They take him off the plane.
I would have got off the plane, by the way. At that point, I'd have been like, fuck.
They
this
had
shit.
3 captains come in before the plane took off, and it took like good 3.5 hours.
Oh my god.
So it was the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life because I've seen like we have issues with the plane. No. They even went out to the tarmac, turned the plane around. Captain gets off. They put in a new captain.
No, I'm not going.
That was weird.
I'm not going. For all we know, they probably think that thing is cursed or something. Listen,
No way.
that would have
So-
sent my
So
anxiety.
Val
flying.
calls me. I tell her, hey, tell them just to go because they were supposed to wait for me at the airport. We were supposed to be there at the same time.
Mhm.
And I said, tell them not to wait for me. Just go to the room. I'll get an Uber. So when I get there, I think I want to show you a video. This is my first scene of Logic at this nice resort.
Disclaimer: I'm on vacation, and if I'm on vacation, okay, I'm basically just chilling.
No,
I'm not.
no
I'm not-
disclaimer.
No, disclaimer.
You
I'm
brought
on
the-
vacation. Y'all gonna see a side of me that very few people see. Okay,
How come it's not opening, Val?
you gotta double click it.
Oh, is it
Oh, there it
opening
is.
on the next one?
Oh. Hit spacebar.
Spacebar.
Oh.
There we go.
To Vegas? You bought the
Go
hood
back.
to
Go back.
Vegas?
Go back. Go back. Go back. Oh, that's me.
Oh, it's not showing up on the screen. They
Now I
can't
got
see
a
it.
bodyguard.
Pause it. Pause it.
Okay, there we
It's
go.
not showing up.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
I
no,
see it
it's-
here.
Ready? Here we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
You bought the hood to Vegas? You bought the hood to Vegas? You bought the hood
Hey,
to
yo,
Vegas?
Jason's funny, bro.
Now I got a bodyguard.
Welcome to Las Vegas, baby.
Wow.
That was the view. The hotel was insane. That was the sphere. Wow, that was an experience.
Yo,
That
you guys
sphere-
look fresh as fuck. No
that sphere
way.
was
We
that was
were
amazing.
hold on, let me turn this on. That's for later. We were the odd couple.
Your
right?
mama's so stupid. She listen.
Oh, yo, mama jokes.
I might have been under the influence or something.
Let me tell you,
Might
we
have
were
been.
the odd couple. You have this guy in his
Mm.
50s with a beard,
Sexy man.
very dressed up.
Fresh as fuck.
Thank you. And then you have this guy with chains, rings, and everything. And then we have the young kid. So
the baby.
you want to talk about the odd couple? We were odd.
We stuck out like a sore thumb. Like they didn't even know where to place
Yo,
us. They
friendships
don't-
of different generations.
It
But
was
it
funny,
was
bro.
gangster though. It was gangster.
It was
Wow.
definitely dope. And then when we get to the room, yo,
I was
this-
impressed. Honestly, I've been
He-
all over the world in a
Mhm.
lot of rooms. This is not a hotel. This is more like a
A
resort.
resort.
And it was just beautiful. It was really, really nice.
Do you know how much it usually costs for like a night?
A
More or less?
night, you're probably around maybe 400 and
Yeah,
up.
at least. No, at least.
Yeah, minimum.
Damn.
And then doesn't show you what type of beast Bert is. I'm thinking he gonna be Google Gaga. Yo, this man literally went in scope. Damn, this is nice. All right, to get to work. Like yo, he
Yeah,
literally
he set up his
yo,
editing bay and everything.
this man literally took the room and he took a beautiful room and customized it into even more beautiful room. Like he had the TV hooked up. He got his little power station going. I'm like, damn.
Yo,
I
don't
felt-
underestimate Bert.
Hell no. Listen, I felt like I was in a production.
It was a workcation. That's what it was.
That's
It wasn't a
right.
vacation. It was
Workcation.
workcation.
Definitely,
That's what it
definitely,
was.
man.
Now I know how it feels like when those influencers like have to like fly to work. Like, you know, they get invited to like PR parties. I don't know what they're fucking called.
You
but,
gotta get ready,
know.
man. Life is
Nah.
not gonna wait for you. So at the end of the day, you're there, you're with your boys, you're having a good time. But let's seize the moment. Let's go
Mhm.
ahead and capture as much memories as we can and do little clips and so forth. Also meet people. There's opportunities out there left and right. So
Yeah.
that's what we did. We had a great time.
Which we'll get into like who we met and
Yeah,
saw.
yeah, yeah.
That
Opportunities
was,
were
that was
great.
amazing. Yeah.
So when we get there, I obviously gone to Vegas plenty times. I said, yo, we gotta hit up.
Plenty of times.
we gotta hit up X-Let. Here, where
See,
they're
that
gonna-
video,
Oh my
we
God,
don't have that
was-
video.
yeah,
No,
we
no,
don't have
but they're
that.
gonna bash you right now because I said it was across the street.
No,
I
this-
just
Oh
happened.
my God,
I
yeah,
said
that
across
was-
the street. It was across the street. I just happened to not
You don't
mention
know
it was
how
about
many
2
times he
miles.
said
Yo, but you always
Across
do
the
that,
street.
Jason.
No,
I'm not
across
surprised.
the street is 2 to 3 miles.
I'd be so mad at you
But did you die?
for not sharing the
What-
details.
Why is that your
You
excuse?
see, it's that Jason has a tendency to just like, you know, he'll get straight to the point, and sometimes details are necessary. So I'm not surprised that he did that to you guys. Like, oh yeah,
It wasn't
You should have warned
intentional.
me. You should have
What do
warned
you
me.
mean it wasn't
The whole
intentional?
trip was like that. Across the street. There was no across the street.
oh my god.
That's what he said towards everything.
Yo, next time just don't put Jason in charge
Hey,
of
you
like
ready for
the
this one?
itinerary.
We don't have this video, but you ready for this one?
Oh shit.
He takes us until we get in an Uber. We go to the other side of the strip.
Hold on, you got to talk about the X-Let, the food.
Okay, let's finish that. Excellent.
Sorry. So the X-
Louis and I are looking. We're in line and we're seeing these people eat these beautiful sandwiches. I call them beautiful because they're
Bro,
nice
it
and
was
hefty.
it was a nice
Oh
sandwich.
my god! So he's like, "No, get the excellent," and I'm like,
It's called the slut only.
"Slut only."
The slut.
So we're like, "We'll take what he takes."
It's like the specialty item on the menu.
yeah, like a
Okay.
gentleman. We're like, you know what? We'll eat what Jay, wants
Because
to
he
eat."
recommends it.
So he comes back with these boxes, and then Louis and I open the box.
3
And,
breadsticks.
seriously,
Whoa,
no, when we open the box, this is us, right? Remember, we're
Yeah.
seeing everybody eating sandwiches.
and it feels heavy.
it's
Like the
heavy.
box is heavy. Like,
We
oh,
open
this is
it,
gonna be a
and
nice
we both,
meal.
We both go like this. And we're like, what the fuck is this? It was a little bottle with
Mhm.
3 little bread sticks, thin little breadsticks.
Baguettes.
And I'm like, baguettes, no.
Baguettes.
They're sliced.
No, they're
thin
bro,
sliced.
get sliced. It was like this, dude.
It was, yeah, they were very
and
thin.
Louis and I look at each other and we're like, maybe this is like an appetizer. So
Bro.
only $3 come out. I said, no, this is not the appetizer. This is
That's
the meal.
it. Yeah, Jason's already digging in. He's like,
This
yo,
is
how
good.
y'all like it?
This is great. I love it. I love it.
To explain what it is, they take baguettes, they slice it thin, right? Like
Baguettes.
bruschetta,
Thin
like
and
bruschetta-
small.
thin and small. They give you a jar. In that jar is an over easy egg seasoned with chives, and at the bottom is flavored mashed potatoes.
But the jar is
It's
this
size.
big.
It's this size.
It's
very
portion
tiny.
control.
Portion.
But I guarantee y'all weren't complaining when you took that first bite.
no, it's delicious.
It was great. It was great. But the price, that could have definitely been a little lower for what it was. But
So
the flavor was amazing, though.
Lewis and I ate it. We're like, okay, this is good. It's really, really good.
But it's not what we
But
expected.
we're still hungry. So
Oh,
we
Jason.
look at each other. We're like,
Let's go to
In and
In-N-Out.
Out.
That is
Oh my
where it's
God.
at.
How was it?
Oh, man. In-N-Out was
We're
great.
like 3
It was
times.
so good.
We loved it.
We went
Yo,
so many fucking
When
times.
we landed, that's the first. Yo, shout out to Val. Yo, Val's like, Bert has layover, and he's gonna be hungry. First
So
thing we
get him
do,
In-N-Out.
we go to In-N-Out. He's never had In-N-Out before, so just to let y'all know, yo, In-N-Out is not like
it's across the street.
it's across the street.
That's what he kept
Literally.
saying.
Across the street, 2.3 miles.
It was fucking 2 miles away, man.
Listen, I got one
And it
bad
was
leg.
cold.
If I could do it, you can do it.
It was cold, too.
But
That doesn't mean you should.
True, but he basically he never had it before. So
Yeah,
everyone
I've never
like,
been to Vegas either, so across the street for me is across the street, literally.
There weren't like little bikes or like just easy
No,
like.
they
No,
didn't have
they
those.
don't have that because people were drinking on the strip. Can you imagine
Oh.
being drunk on the
The only
scooter?
thing you
my
can
God.
rent over there is like the Ferraris, Lamborghinis,
Yeah, like the high ticket.
and I think the 3-wheeler car.
the
splitter.
Raptor,
The splitter.
the Can-Am,
yeah, that's it.
the slingshot.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh, that's
shit,
what
I
it's
just
called.
slingshot
Yeah,
right now.
right here. You almost hit me.
Yeah, my bad. But
Next
yeah,
time, just bring little penny boards.
That's what I said.
that's what he was saying. I'm not doing that shit.
I would.
No,
Me
'cause
and
I'll
Lewis
bust
are
my
just
ass.
gonna swoop past you.
But we get to In-N-Out, and I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's not that it's the best burger joint. It's just simple, affordable, and it's made fresh. Like, they make the bread
It was
crispy.
so good.
You know what I'm saying? And we want animal style, which, animal style is when they load it up with some dressing, some onions.
It's a secret menu item, by the way.
Secret menu item. So anytime y'all go to In-N-Out, be like, yeah, I want my fries and burgers done animal style.
And
No,
that shit was good.
Interesting.
My first impression,
He's
Yo,
smart.
was
honestly,
so
I wouldn't
good.
mind taking a vacation, like a foodcation,
Oh,
like going somewhere where there's like
yeah,
amazing food
word.
places and just eating all week.
we didn't really go to that many food
Wait, wait,
places in
He has to
Vegas.
say something. Grita.
Did you guys have
Louder.
White Castle? Did you guys have White Castle?
No.
No.
Nah, we didn't hit that up.
Don't they have a White House?
That was
Yeah.
that
In
was-
Orlando.
No,
No, they have one.
no,
In
that-
Miami?
No, in Vegas.
Yeah, but that's 2 blocks away.
That's across the street. That's across the street.
They were
Oh my
riding
God.
my ass about that. Listen, I logic take full accountability of crackhead talk.
Hmm.
I should have known better.
Yeah.
However, in my head, it plays out differently from how it actually is.
Yeah.
Shoulda, woulda,
But
coulda.
we thugged it out. I mean, I
Also,
was crying.
shout out to LAX MIA. Shout out, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you.
Definitely, yo. We basically networked a lot. So, Bert, break us in. Like, tell them who we met, bro. Like, this
Not
shit.
yet,
Oh
not yet.
no, we're
yeah.
going in chronological order.
So the next day, he decides to take us to eat some tacos
Oh man,
and burritos, and this is like the
Yeah.
in place.
He was
We
vouching
talked
for
all
it.
about you. He's like, oh, she's gonna love this place. When we come, Nate's gonna eat this place. So we go in. Man, the service was phenomenal. Todo el mundo, everyone was Mexican, like legit.
Real
authentic
authentic
Mexican.
Mexican.
Amazing,
Mexicano.
amazing people. It was awesome. The food fun. So we're looking for the restaurant, and what was the restaurant called?
Tacos al pastor.
No, but the
Oh,
other
no,
one.
The one we
Taco
were
El
looking for
Gordo.
was Tacos El Gordo.
So,
So,
the Uber parks behind the shopping center, and it says Taco El Gordo, right?
Yeah.
And we couldn't find it. So he finds.
I go
Taco-
on my map, and then it basically puts me to a.
No, he finds one that says right in front of us. It says
Tacos al pastor.
Taco.
But on the GPS, it switched.
No, but
it
it's no.
didn't.
Let it switch. It's switch.
No, it
That's what he says. It's switch,
Alright.
right?
He said it. Oh, they changed their name.
No, they changed their name.
That's
That's
what
what
I
he said.
thought. I don't know.
So we walk in, great meal, great
Yeah.
service. The lady was amazing. It was phenomenal. We're done eating. We're walking. When we get in front of the shopping center, oh no, wait, I'm sorry. While we're eating and everything, he goes and interviews these people and says to them, I come here every year. You guys are the best. How long have you been doing this? Amazing
13
interview.
years.
Like, yeah, we've been there for 13 years. Oh, it was great. When we finally leave and walk across the street, as we're walking across
Literally
the street,
across
you look over, Taco El Gordo's right there. It was a totally different restaurant. So we look at him and go, dude, you said you've been here how many times? You're fucking crazy. There's no way.
Wow.
But in my defense,
My
it's the
defense.
same setup. That's why I honestly thought they just
got
changed the name,
confused.
because the setup in the store is the same way. You grab a tray, you basically order what you want, they put it on the tray, and you buy it.
Jay,
At least it's still good.
most restaurant that you go like to buffet, you grab a tray and you
Yeah, but you can't knock it,
Same thing.
'cause if you compare, true or not, the menu color, the whole thing is the same.
All right, I won't lie. The setup was very similar, but they had different menu items, and it was a totally different restaurant. And as we were walking to Tacos al Pastor, I looked at my map to check where Tacos al Gordo was, and it was taking me right around the corner, which was in front of the shopping
But
center.
we followed the lead.
But I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Jason says they changed their name. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, buddy did a great
But
interview.
right about then, I realized I needed to take control. I knew that right about now. Let me go ahead and see where he's been, and then kind of say if he's taking me this way. No, let's go this way. So we get to where we're going. So no, we were having a good time. So now let me put another video so we can see this video. This is our second video, and this one is I don't even know which one.
no,
That's the mob museum. Did we do that that day? I think that was. Oh yeah, that was. We did go to.
in charge of racketeering, confidentiality, returning to government.
Not guilty.
You ask what?
No.
God have mercy on your soul.
Yo,
Everybody-
phenomenal acting.
That's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
this man could get an Oscar.
The first time I saw
I'm
that,
not
I was
even
like,
cap. He can
go,
get an
Bert.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Had me convinced.
But we
It was
had-
so good that people tried to copy what we were
had
doing.
we had a group out for us.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Bert was a natural.
We had
man.
a great time.
There was another.
The phone booth.
Yeah, the phone booth at the
And
mob
we didn't cut it
museum.
right.
Man, Bert killed it, man. I'm
thing
telling
is,
you, I wish we got it like.
But you know why
perfect, But
we share this? Because that's just living life, playing
Facts.
full out.
No
We had-
alcohol,
there was
no
no
drugs.
drugs, no nothing. There was a lot of people there watching us act silly, but look, we're the ones having a good time and we have
Yeah.
memories, right?
Yeah.
Most people are so concerned about what other people are
You
going to think.
Yeah.
They're going to judge you anyways.
yeah, who gives a fuck?
So we
about what people
played
think?
full out on this trip.
Yeah, man.
I'm
And-
glad.
And then the dope thing is in that museum, it was basically about mobsters from the Prohibition all the way to the mafia. It went so deep, it goes by decades of generations from the Chicago Valentine's Massacre to
Oh yeah, they had the wall
Narcos.
there. They had the actual wall there.
Yeah,
That was cool.
Like in the massacre, they literally took the wall in that 1930s, 1920s, where the massacre happened. They took the section of the wall
And
where
put the
they
bricks back in place.
by number, like originally how it was. So in that museum, it's pretty dope because it gives you a different perspective.
1929. Yeah.
1929.
Letting your inner child come out.
Yo, for real.
Yes.
That was a good comment.
So for you guys to understand, it's definitely, I would recommend doing it. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for Bert. He actually found it, and it basically gives you different insight. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone hears Vegas, you think lights, camera, hot girls, party scene. No, this is something that's historically, you know, information-wise, like accurate down to the T, to the point where it makes you think, it sparks the brain. It's like, damn, bro, like a lot of history's happened. And Vegas is an artery when it comes to that, especially when it came with the mafia, from money laundering to murders to, you know, drugs being basically sold. So we go from the Italians to the Colombians to the Cubans. Like there was a section in there, guys, that it basically listed everyone. And I was going a little bit crazy because my favorite drug dealer is Bumpy Johnson. And I did not see this man anywhere. I found the Queen of Harlem. I found the Dutch, which was the time off. And then they finally show Bumpy. And it basically gives you a timeline of how everything basically panned out. And then what was on we saw the video that we saw where it's like you're actually in a courtroom and you sit down and then they play a video and it's like you're actually at the trial and there's a hologram and everything.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that was pretty
Crazy
cool.
experience.
cool.
Crazy experience.
Nice.
I give it 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Straight up.
that I'm pretty sure they slept on. I don't think a lot of people go there. There was not that many people.
Facts.
So let's see, number 3.
Oh shit.
Let's see what this is.
Guys, don't judge me. Oh fuck.
This was his bum leg.
Your mama's so stupid, she brought a spoon to the Super Bowl. Nigga, your mama's so dumb, she thought a quarterback was a refund. You know what I'm saying?
Mama so fast she could be the whole wide world.
That was some random guy on the street too.
Where we out to tonight, bro?
Yo, we in Vegas. Yo, we about to hit up Fremont. You know what I'm saying? That's a local spot to the Heart Attack restaurant. We gonna get that cardiac arrest, yo, and we gonna do some interviews. Chop it up.
You repeat that in English.
See, let me tell y'all something, man.
I don't know about heart attacks, but I'm hungry.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna hit it with that nah mean you heard. About to get it in.
Bro.
Let's get it.
This guy's in love with Fremont, by the way.
I love
In love
Fremont.
with Fremont.
Because okay, so you have old Vegas, you have New Vegas. New Vegas is a strip where the hotel was at, but
Mhm.
Fremont
Fremont's like
is
old
just
Vegas.
basically dope because everything out there is really for free, like the shows, the entertainment.
Oh.
This
It's
is
like,
where
have
you
you
see
ever
the
been to Old
tricks.
Town? Old Town?
No.
No,
Orlando-
I think it's like up in
Orlando?
Tampa.
Old Town.
Yeah, we were in
Yeah.
Old Town when we went to Disney.
So
It's kinda like that vibe.
It's like Old Town, but they have a lot of entertainers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
kinda
you
like
see
that
some
vibe.
serious talent, you see a lot of con artists. But the thing that makes Fremont dope, it's the central location where everybody goes through. So imagine like a long strip, and the restaurants are freaking phenomenal.
No.
Yeah, bro. That
No.
one restaurant we went to,
Yeah.
Bro, it
Not
was
the
phenomenal.
restaurant you were taking
Oh,
us to.
no.
oh no,
Yeah.
So I never ate at the Heart Attack place. So at the Heart Attack place, this is where if you weigh over 350, you eat for free. So I'm like, yo, they gotta have a good menu, bro. We get there, there's only 4 menu items, and it comes each with like 20 pieces of fucking bacon. That's their gimmick. Horrible.
Look, for those of you that are Latin and you grew up back in the day, you know how your parents would go ahead and put that leather or that vinyl things to not dirty the
All the
sofa?
furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the menu looked like.
No, wait, for
no
real?
effort. No effort.
Oh, yeah,
It's
they had a
horrible.
pretty bad attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you were looking
shitty.
at the menu and they're like, what do
you
you
want
want?
it or not?
Like, damn.
I was
yo,
like, I'm out.
Mind you,
Yeah,
people
this
have died
hospitality
there.
was ass.
Like people have actually died there from cardiac arrest.
Yeah,
so
from the dirty place.
it's now we
Why
see
would
why.
you
That's why it's
take
called
them
the heart
there?
attack.
Because when you ever see Man versus Food?
I don't care.
Like, no way. Like you see the video and then you see like what they're eating, so it looks like, oh, I want to try that, but it's all bullshit. This is the
So,
power of editing and
I
all that
don't
crazy
give a
shit.
shit. All I know is that this little man here looks over. He goes, "What do you think?" When I look over and see the space, and I'm like, "Let's try it."
Oh, yeah, no, because Jason was actually looking at a food truck.
Right next
yeah.
to it. He was
Bro,
sitting
right
there.
next to this beautiful ass place.
Yo, Sabrina says 3 different ass personalities. LOL. I love it.
It really
Yeah.
was. Yeah, we were the odd
Yeah.
couple out
Yeah,
there.
three different generations too.
Hey.
Hey. My.
That's their name.
Why are y'all offended? It's the truth.
Who said we're offended?
And what you
By
would
your reactions.
listen? When you're 60 and you're doing your podcast, I'm gonna bring my granddaughter that's 13, and then we'll say that again.
It is different generation.
Yeah, it
No,
is,
but
it
that's
is.
the
No,
dope part
we have
because
a good time.
it's different. We all have a. It's like we're in the same building with different views.
So
Right.
we ended up.
It's good.
So little man here, I call him little
Oh,
man.
shit.
He looks over and he sees the place and he says, "Hey, what about here?" And I look over. I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
Dude, yeah, it looked so fucking
I went
great.
in. We ended up getting it was romantic.
Yeah, right.
Romantic?
No, it was. It was an intimate setting.
It had a cool vibe
Yeah,
about
if
it.
you had a girl, it would be the perfect place.
Yeah, you're smashing.
It had no.
Nah, you take it, the way. Listen, the way the vibe was, and
It
how
was
chill
not
it is.
smashing,
If
man.
you-
It was romantic, bro. They had these 2 nice heaters next to you. The waitress was extremely nice.
The
service
hostess.
the food was phenomenal. I
Mhm.
mean, it was, and then the weather was cold, but yet because you were next to those heaters,
It was just a
Perfect.
perfect.
like a campfire.
It was perfect.
man. It
So
was
if you would have
perfect.
taken the redhead, you would fall in love.
No,
If I would have taken her, I would have had a kid.
if he
on
would
the
have
way.
taken, if he would have taken any girl, you know,
Oh my god.
because he went prepared for girls.
See what had happened was
You went prepared for girls,
what had happened
and
was
you brought back everything you prepared.
Yeah. Hey, it's better to need it and have it. And what's the saying? It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yo, but
I
tell
can't
me,
prepare.
I have a question.
Mm.
Can you please tell me what happened with Jason's love life for the girls or whatever?
He took
Oh, yeah, we could show him the video and
No,
then we get into
he took
shit.
10 Magnum condoms because he knows that the little ones don't work. He says because dark greater will not fit unless it's a Magnum. So so what happens? He takes those and we're like, he's like, you see this line? From this line over, you two are not allowed. So don't freak out if you hear noises. All we heard were crickets.
I had Pamela.
He had to come back. He did some gifts. You know, he bought gifts for the family, and the condoms hardly fit in the bag, but he had to bring them back.
It's better to need it and have it than need it and not have it. All I'm saying is,
And I told him, no, but next year they're going to be expired.
they last. They're still good after 6 months. Plus, at my age, listen. I'm at the age I told you I don't like protection, but this case, this is Vegas. That's a different story.
Oh my God.
I gamble, but I don't gamble like that.
You're fucking crazy.
Plus, every peacock girl that was out
Good
there was
gamble.
literally
He didn't even talk
attacking
to the
Jason.
girls.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so Giancarlo said, next time just say 3 different generational wisdoms. It'll hit different. You know what? You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Well worded. That
That was very
sick.
well worded.
Yeah,
Good.
so
I mean, no offense, you guys.
None
she's
taken.
holding on to it.
Uh-huh.
Let me see what we got here.
Every peacock girl out there on the street was after Jason.
Everyone.
Every single
We would
girl.
walk by and they wouldn't look at him. They wouldn't look at me.
Thank
They'd
God
be
they
like,
weren't looking at me. I
Hey,
don't want
you.
none of that.
I know it's you.
Leave me alone.
So let's see what we got. I think we did this one already, right? Yeah, listen to me.
Oh, this
All
one.
right,
This
y'all.
one was,
Where it
was
matters,
great.
yo. Celebrate you, dog. This is that moment. All the hard work you've done, all the craziness, it ain't for nothing. You gotta make the little things count. Go for the moments that hold your breath. There's a self-reflection for y'all, man. It's more than motivation. Definitely. Appreciate it to everyone. The ones that hurt you, the ones that love you, the ones that push you through when you think you can't do it yourself. This is where it's at, man. I'm happy with it. Real talk, many more to come, bro. This is just the start of 2024. No days off. We cry now, we laugh later. We celebrate ourselves, dog. Ain't no holding back. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. Life is what you make it. That's solely on you. Don't forget it.
Drop the
I
mic.
love it.
Fucking
Drop
my
the
God.
mic.
You always have a knack for just going off on like speeches and rants and stuff. And you know what? It paid off for once.
That was very motivational.
Yes.
By the way,
Very
you can
motivational.
find that on our socials.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
if you want
it's
to check out
on
the
our
videos,
Instagram.
check it out there.
Mhm.
Bert actually was the mad scientist behind that. Because the thing is, like you said, 3 different types of generations of wisdom, right?
Mhm.
And with that being said, you have a visionary, and he just basically what he puts in his head, he actually brings it to life. Because we saw it, and I'm like, yo, this is a dope picture. And he's like, nah, you got to hit that shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? And mind you, we did that in one take. Like that was straight off the
Yeah.
dome.
Nice.
So it just felt right, you know. And
Perfect,
I'm with
guys.
people. And again, this is not to throw shade, but you get to a point in life, you're with people who are for you.
Mhm.
And once you have people who are for you, that changes things dramatically where you're at peace. Like I found peace in a city that's chaotic. That's how
Mhm.
deep that is to me. You know what I'm saying? And then with that, you celebrate yourself. I say all the time, yeah, we got to pat ourselves on the back. No one's going to do that for you. And this is where it's not, oh, this is my year. No, this is my life, you know? And it really basically put things in perspective. And with Bert being there, you know, the visionary that he sees way ahead than I do. And he builds my confidence in that. And sometimes you need that. You just need that one little push. It's like when you're working out, you hitting that last set. You're not having someone lift the weight. They're just giving you 2 fingers.
You know, I love what you said. In a city where there's chaos, you found peace.
Yeah, man. And it's definitely something I would recommend for you guys. It doesn't have to be Vegas, but yo, we work hard, bro. We all work 9 to 5s. And the one thing we do, we give up on our dreams. What is your dream? What keeps you kicking? What keeps you moving? You got to tap in. Because at the end of the day, man, you got one shot at this. One shot only. There's no redos. This is not a bad dream where you're going to wake up a millionaire. No, you got to go for what you want. You got to build what you want. You got to put in the work. When you put in the work, nobody could take that from you.
Mhm.
Know what is. Once you give it your all, you are satisfied because you gave it your all, and nobody can take that away from you.
And you also have to have trust, right? So at that moment, I'm looking at this celebrate, mural, and I'm like, oh man, I got a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and have you do a motivational pitch. And he's like, starts talking, and I'm like, no, that's not Jason.
Yeah.
Talk to me like you spoke to me when I was getting a haircut with the barbershop.
Yeah.
And then he started getting into the zone. I said, okay, stop right there. Ready? Action. So he starts doing it. I start following him. As I'm following him, now he's looking at the mural. I want to see his face. So I get close enough with him with the camera, grabbed his arm. He didn't move, but he understood what I wanted to do. So I moved him around. So that was done like this.
Oh.
Improv.
And then now he's talking into the camera, and then I tell him, walk out. And that's where he did the mic drop.
I'm
beautiful.
telling you, this man could be a Hollywood
Wow.
director.
It was beautiful.
And that's the thing is, one thing I learned about on this trip, like me and Bert bonded, me and Lewis bonded.
Yep.
Bert is the type of person, not only is he a visionary, he's the spark that makes the brain work. You get what I'm saying? And when I say that, I mean with the utmost respect. Because honestly, I went to Vegas last year by myself for 8 days. And all I did was walk. And it's like, it's crazy how certain people in your life can literally activate. We're all forms of energy. We can activate each other. We can deactivate each other. And this man right here pretty much brought my dreams to reality. He just basically said, stop being a bitch, Bobby, and pushed me through. And I'm eternally grateful for that shit. And we started singing.
Also, I'm in a position in my life that I really don't have to work. And I don't say that to brag, but I've done a lot of things in my life, and I like other people to experience those things. So with them, after I saw everything that we were going to be doing, like going across the street every day, I said, guys, let's do some other things. So we started going to the other side of the strip. Then we ended up going to the most expensive resort over there, which is the Wynn.
The Wynn.
We ended up going
so
to
Nice.
Palazzo, which is one
The
of my
Venetian.
one of my favorite hotels. And I wanted them to experience this because I want them to understand that you can see things on social media, right? You see a nice car, you see beautiful jewelry, but it's better when you touch it, when you're there. In the Wynn alone, they had McLaren cars lined up for sale.
Yeah.
This is a mall. What does that tell you? Who are the type of quality people that are there? So when I took them on this different type of runs, there was like, okay, now it's time to level up.
Even the casino
Yep.
too.
Now it's time
The
to
way you move, the way they talk, the way they greet you. It's like, I belong here.
Mm.
And a lot of times we tell ourselves we don't. We don't give we're our hardest critic.
Mhm.
And it's like, dude,
Yeah.
like when I say motivation, it's not that it's even materialistic. It's like a yearning that deep inside of you that just basically explodes. And the man brought it. Like, I'm the canvas, the artist with the paintbrush.
We had a boss.
Also at the Wynn, that's where we ran into Ethan Klein from H3H3. Shout out to them. That was such a weird experience. Not weird, but like it was like,
What are the chances?
yeah, like what the hell were the chances that we would run?
Yeah,
into
and for those of
someone
you
like this?
that don't know who he is, he's one of the top 3 podcasters in the world. And he was with his wife. She was a sweetheart, man.
Yep. About
He
to give birth.
acted like such a gentleman. He was really nice and down to earth. You look at his podcast, and he doesn't seem to be that nice of a person.
Yeah.
It's a persona that he created. But in person, he even gave me a hug. And
Gentle.
everything. He was
Yeah,
really, really
he
nice.
was such a
Oh,
nice guy,
wow.
man.
You know,
Super,
but that's
super dope.
why you wouldn't have met that guy in the stratosphere.
No.
You had to meet him at the Wynn.
Yep. You have to
Like
play-
attracts like.
Yep.
You want to be around wealthy things? Put yourself there. Once you touch it, you feel it, you see it. Now your goals are real.
Change
law
your
of
scenery.
attraction.
Yep.
That,
It's a law of
instead,
attraction.
instead of like he took a picture and then what was the name of the store?
Alexander Queen.
Alexander Queen. And he's like, oh, the picture sucks, man. There's that Alexander's Queen. And I'm like, a dress there is $20,000. So to the average person, it's just Alexander Queen.
Mhm.
Someone else will look at it and go, my God, that picture is beautiful. You were next to Louis Vuitton, Alexander
Rolex.
Queen. Come on, man.
And then
It's a
when
beautiful shot.
and when you're in that environment, it really puts things
Everything
different.
just sinks in.
Yeah, because
pieces
it's like
itself together.
no one really like you, especially when we're younger, like, yo, I can never afford that. But then it comes to reality, I'm here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here.
Yeah.
Like that finish line is showing its face even more and more as you put yourself into
And
those
you're speaking with
environments.
those people.
Yeah,
You're bonding with those people. Same people. People are people.
regular people, but you would think on the outside, yo, I can't talk to someone like this. He's like at a way higher level, or she's at a way higher level. But it's like, no, man, they're just in the same rat race as us. There's no difference. The only thing that's different is our motivation in life.
What we want to do next year is take about like 20 people with us and just hopefully everybody gets along.
Yeah,
It'll
right.
Be a group, you know, and experience it together.
I'm not sharing my bed.
He does all this shit.
No one's gonna take
you want-
your
you want-
bed, Jason.
Hey, at the end, I had the bed, and you know who took it over? They did.
With me, I didn't take
You
it.
know,
No.
I had you sleep next to me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in the second hotel.
Yeah, but I told you sleep next to me. And as soon as I get up, boom, he jumped in. See, he don't let us use his bed, but he'll use our bed.
Wow.
I'm a dictator.
Such a hypocrite.
All right, cool. We got a couple more videos. Look at this one. This one.
Oh, this is Fremont. Welcome to Fremont.
Very interesting spot. A lot of lights, good food, a lot of performers out. It's crazy out here.
That
It's a
performer
totally
was
different
so
vibe.
funny.
The Vegas, friendship, it's a beginning.
That was the restaurant, by the way, that had like all the lights.
Dear Father God, we thank you for this opportunity to come together, yo. We here in Vegas. We thank you for the blessings you give us. We thank you for the strength that you give us to go on, to continue the life that we want to live, to give us the tools, the nurturing, the love. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. By the way, did you see the video, Mom? This is for you.
Those are his mom.
I would just like to point out that for those of you who don't know, like we always pray before eating.
Always.
Always.
Yeah, they made it a point.
You have to, yo.
So that wasn't just for the video.
No. There's
I
no
thought I'd put it out there.
guarantees in life.
Right.
Appreciate every moment, yo. The times you wake up, like be thankful for that. And what are the chances that we actually can come together, eat at this place, meet the people we're meeting?
Mhm.
Like that doesn't, you have to manifest those things and you
Yeah.
have to have appreciation. And I think appreciation goes a long way, you know, especially.
Yeah, but to manifest those things, you have to be in a certain state and you have to believe it.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, well, I believe it when I see it. No,
Yeah.
you believe it and you shall see it. It's all there. Everything is possible. In every part of the world that I've been to, all the people that I've worked on, all these stages, humans are humans. At the end of the day, the only reason you don't have what you want and desire in your life is because of the actions you're taking. You take a little bit of risk every day, and then you go ahead and reward yourself for the little goals until eventually you get to your big goal. And then once you're getting close to that big goal, you elevate yourself and put a bigger goal. But that's the way, man. Life is fun. Like I told Lewis, life is like a video game. Learn how to play the game, and you'll always succeed. I mean, that's what it was fun. I had a great time with them.
What's that movie with Kevin Costner? If you build it, they will come.
Well, that's something
Field
they
of
say with
Dreams.
churches. The Field of Dreams, yeah.
Field of Dreams. Yeah, it's really like that, yo. Like it's definitely intriguing.
Okay, so tell me, what was another major point that happened throughout this trip?
Jason jumping.
Oh yes, let's talk about that.
Let's not talk.
Jason's
Let's show
base jump.
video one. Let's show video one.
That was.
This is the setup.
That was so awesome.
We're here at the Stratosphere, and Jason's gonna do the base jump. I pray for him. Wish him luck. I will film everything for you, brother. Here is Jason deciding his fate.
We would have to do it on Saturday. There's no availability to do it today.
It's a sign from God, brother.
So we're doing this Saturday.
I'm not doing that shit. I want to live, and I want to see tomorrow. Jason does not.
The boys didn't jump. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Baby, you live once. Adrenaline jumping, I ride motorcycles. And the thing is, there's no refund. You can't chicken out. No refund. Chicken out, you lose it. Okay, I'm gonna have a blast, or I'm gonna become splatter.
So he had the intention of jumping that day, but they do it by like appointments only. So he had to schedule it like 2 days later.
Unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah. And he wanted me to jump so bad. And I was like, nope.
Yeah, man. Why?
No, dude. I'm good.
Come on, man.
That's like one of my greatest fears. I'm not doing that shit.
Exactly. Even more reason to do it,
I'm
bro.
not jumping off a fucking building. I'll skydive. I don't give a shit about that. No.
You'll skydive, but you won't jump off a building.
No.
Make that make sense.
Did you do it?
That's different.
After seeing the video, that didn't look so bad.
It's not.
It wasn't as bad as it seemed.
I would be peer pressured into doing it.
peer pressured.
You do it?
Peer pressured into doing it. Oh, that's crazy.
That's a face Lewis.
I mean,
Lewis has.
if I do it, if I go next year, I'll fucking do it. Fuck, why not?
Oh,
you got me on camera.
whoa.
You got me on camera here. I'm saying it now. If I go next year, I'm doing the jump.
We'll see.
Skydive,
I'll do it.
yes.
You see, but like that, I don't understand it. Why would you skydive but not do the jump?
I think that would be worse because imagine something goes wrong skydiving. Now you're just sitting there like, well, this sucks.
No, you get splattered by the guy on top of you.
That too.
Oh my God.
I mean, when it came, I honestly wasn't originally gonna do it. It's just one of those things. Like, I'm an adrenaline junkie. I like to do things that are
We're
a little
gonna
bit
do
crazy.
it.
I also
My
didn't want to
ass.
spend the money.
Oh yeah,
No.
after Jason told me the price, I was like, yeah, I definitely would not spend money.
Yeah, but Jason
on
said he would
that.
cover it for you, and you still. So that wasn't the deal.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want him to spend that money.
Nah.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. I was like, if you're gonna spend that much money on me, you might as well just take me shopping.
I was looking out for Jason.
What the fuck? Take your shot. That's the moment that changes your life.
No, you're right. You're right. Like I said, I'd probably be peer pressured.
And it was for a good cause. It was for St. Jude and children.
No, it
with
was not for
leukemia.
St. Jude. It was for leukemia and something else.
It wasn't St. Well, kids with cancer.
Do you guys have the video of him jumping?
Yes.
Show it.
Oh, yeah,
Also,
he
the setup, bro, everything just the stars are aligned for us.
Show it.
At first, they told us that I could not go up and film Jason
Yeah.
like getting ready to jump and shit like
They
that.
said absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then
Bruh.
it went from absolutely not to
To-
you got to pay $20.
Then
And
And then
$20.
from $20, it was like, oh, it's free. Go ahead.
Yeah,
So
man.
I managed to go up to the sky deck, check it out, take awesome pictures. Man, that was awesome.
Show it.
And then
That
see
redheaded
Jason
shorty
jump.
too.
What?
That redheaded shorty was bad.
I didn't
What's
see
that to
her.
do with anything?
I didn't see her. She was upstairs. Okay,
And
so
then Bert was able to film his descent. So
no.
Everything
And he never played. We never gambled. We're not gamblers.
Mm-hmm.
But he got into this gambling thing.
Shout out to my boy Brian, dog.
He put in $20 and he comes home with like 300. So then when our plane, we lost the flight,
Mhm.
we went back out, he started playing.
Yep.
He played and he started making money again. So I'm just watching. We didn't understand the game.
I don't understand
the game is called Craps, by the way, and
Yeah,
that shit was mad
I felt
confusing.
stupid, but by the end, I figured it out, and he figured it out. There was this lady who looks at me and goes, "I want you to play." I'm like,
She had money though.
Yeah.
She bought in
she
at like
threw
500 bucks.
There's like
and then
nothing.
she goes, "You want to play?" I said, "No." She goes, "If you throw the dice, I'll give you money." I'm like, "All right."
What?
So she
No,
put-
no. Then he goes, give it to him. No, you. I was
Yes, I
like,
said, "Yeah,
shit.
give it to him." And she's like, "No, you." So she puts the money in my hands. He put it on the thing. I go ahead and start playing. As I'm winning, I'm winning for her. She then gives me more money, and she goes, "When I tell you, you play it there." And I'm like, "Okay." So she was just giving me money
Like
to
a
play.
coach. Like a coach, bro.
It was like all
Wow.
the and she wasn't hitting on me. These guys says they were, but at the end of the
Nah,
day, it
dog.
was like everything was aligned. Like
Interesting.
Everything
Yeah,
aligned
because-
for us.
Originally-
the pull-up bar.
Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah.
But before
Yeah, it
we-
was free too.
So-
That's crazy.
before then, my boy Brian put me onto the whole gambling thing because I usually do like roulette, something easy. But when I did it the first time, it was at Fremont. I was with him, and I was basically, when you play that game, you win for everybody
Mm-hmm.
because as you roll, they can place bets on what you roll, what you're gonna hit, whether it's even, whether it's odd. You're gonna have to take a YouTube tutorial because I still don't know what the hell I was doing.
Lol.
But I'm used to throwing dice in the
Okay.
corner. But
Enough changing the subject to go back to the jumping. Giancarlo did clear up. He said skydiving would leave more room to fix any shoot errors if it's fixable. Unlike base jumping, less airspace means less time, more pressure. Okay.
And I would also be
I
able to slow
understand.
myself down if I'm skydiving and then land in a tree and survive.
And survive.
you don't
Let's
get
show this
impaled
video.
by a branch.
Exactly. Yeah, but in base jumping, I'm solely reliant on the equipment that they're using there. You even asked in the
All right,
video.
showtime.
Yeah,
Let's
you
show
see
it.
it here in the video.
I'm about to enjoy myself. I'm about to make impact and memory for myself. 2024 with a bang, baby. Has anyone died before?
You gotta ask.
Did they?
On the back of my mind, it's like, this is a bad idea. At the same time, it's like all in.
I'm about to get a weight off my chest. Like one of those things you scratch off your bucket list. Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Holding it down. I'm thinking Final Destination. This is my life. And with that being said, I'm doing everything I want to do. Everything I want to do. What makes me happy. Celebrating me right now. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. That's how it's always been, and that's how it always will be. Yeah, I think that's true.
No way.
I'm fucking with y'all. Let's go, baby.
3, 2, 1, go!
You know what time it is, son. One thing for sure, two things for straight, son.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
I want to do
That
it
was
again.
crazy.
That's not that bad.
That
I'll
was
do
fun.
that. I'll
To
do
Vegas?
that.
I want to do it again.
Yo,
You see, it
Jason,
wasn't that bad.
I
I
felt your excitement. That looked like so much fun.
You know what it's like? I was talking to my boy, my VP Saga. The experience reminded me of two things. It's like the first time on your motorcycle and opening up the throttle all the way for the first time. The second thing, not to get all mushy, it's like when you're sitting at a park or on the beach with your love and she takes a breath in and she just sinks into your arms. That's that moment it made me feel like. I just felt like everything that I was dealing with, all the stress, all the factors in that was toxicating my mind, it just left. It just left. I felt reborn. Like you got to try it.
So he was giddy for like 8 hours.
Oh yeah, after that he wanted
Yeah.
to do fucking everything.
He came down, and I have that clip, but we didn't put it up. His hands were shaking like this.
Oh my
That's how much
God.
his adrenaline was flowing. He had to keep ready for more, you know? He was like,
I realized I jumped before he said one. That
Oh,
could have
yeah.
been bad. But
Bro.
for you guys to understand, you don't have to do crazy shit like that. But to me, it's one of those things on my bucket list because if I'm curious about it, I gotta find out what's going on because I'm not willing to ask myself, what if? There's no future in what if. That's not living in the present.
Mhm.
Fuck the future, fuck the past, live in the present. That's why it's called the present because it's a present.
yeah.
Because if you know what I'm saying,
Un regalo.
there's a saying, worrying about the future is like trying to solve an algebra problem by chewing gum. Completely irrelevant. It does nothing. And then with everything, man, like when I'm up there, I ain't gonna cap to y'all. There was like a split second my asshole got tight enough to squeeze out a diamond. But for the most part,
Bro.
a big diamond or a little one?
oh, it would have been a big diamond. It would have been like 5 carats. But you're up there and it's like shit, this is real. There ain't no going back. Like, and you could not go. Like, there's like what was he saying? Like every day somebody says no.
Someone chickens out.
Someone chickens out every day. 270,000 jumps within the 7 years they've been open. And now I'm up to that number.
They made $40 million since they
Yep.
had it.
$40 million.
There's money in everything, guys. You just
Yeah.
gotta figure it out.
Because again, for those who know me, man, I'm a person who likes adrenaline. I like doing things that challenge myself, but honestly, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. In this case, my reward was self-reflection and being able to feel free. And you can't put a price on that.
Mhm.
You can't.
One thing I want to say to all the audiences and stuff is that 1242 has
1424.
1567 1424, right?
Mhm.
They have just purchased a lot of video equipment, and they're going to be going out in the street. They're going to be going out with you guys. They're going to go out, have dinner, lunch. When you guys see them, reach out to them. You know, we want you to be part of the podcast. We want you to this is a podcast that's way different. Number one, it goes live. Most podcasts don't go live, and the reason for them not going live is like they can edit and share with you what they want to share with you. Here's raw. Anything we say is a mistake. It doesn't matter. It goes out.
Oh yeah, we've had times where we've had, like computer issues, errors, our audios, like you see us making mistakes in real time and fixing them because we're real people. We have
And
feelings.
what we're offering you guys is to be part of the family. So come in, join us. You see any one of us, and you can't miss this beard.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a part of them, but I am they're my family. So if you see me and you're like, hey, that podcast, all you got to do is connect with me, and I'll go ahead and make sure that you guys hear in the next show or the show after that. But help us grow it. Help us grow this. This is really important for us. And the messages that we're setting up and things that we're going to start doing to give more structure to the show, we would like to take your feedback, and maybe you can help us building the structure. But this is it. I love it. This is why I'm sitting here today.
Yeah. And when you guys saw me do that thing, I was like, Jason was using his phone. And I'm
The
like,
reason
Jason.
why I did that is right now I'm on live, so you
On
can see how
Instagram.
we're streaming right now.
Live on Instagram,
Live
details.
on Instagram, Logic142. You can see how we're going. This man is the reason why I got these glasses, by the way. Let me tell you, because I was like,
I forced them.
he forced me because he's like, yo.
Yo, but they're great.
Yeah,
I went to Orlando and I saw them and I'm like, I thought of it. I was like, Jason has to have these.
Yeah, so it's definitely like as I'm talking to you guys right now, I'm going live. You can literally see everything. It brings it to life. It allows you to share the experience with your peoples.
Mhm.
And you guys are our peoples, yo. We're here to build. You know what I'm saying? There's no gimmicks here. We're real life, everyday struggle. Yo,
We're real
just trying
people. We
we're
got
just-
feelings.
Yeah, we're all in this
A
rat race.
bit of social anxiety, but it's okay.
It's
fine.
nice.
It's okay.
I thought my wife was going to show up. My daughter did, but my wife didn't show up.
She works as hard as you do, bro. You guys don't stop.
I don't care.
You don't
Sorry.
stop.
We have dogs in here, and they're just so cute.
Cute.
So what do you
You
think?
hear that?
So what do you think?
Oh my god. So, bro, that trip looks so much fun, you guys. And that jump, I was a little worried at first. But then after seeing like the official video of what the jumping was, I'm like, oh, okay, like it's from a building, you know, it's not like skydiving and you're like on a cord and you actually land on the floor. Like,
Yeah, but there's 2 cords.
Yeah.
Only one has a break.
One hook.
Only one has a break.
Yeah.
You notice that, right?
I mean, he wasn't in charge of it, right? And, like people had to do it for
No,
you.
if I was in charge of that, I wouldn't be here right now.
No.
My ass would have broke my legs or something. But
Bro.
it messes you up because as you're going up there, I'm thinking, yo, I'm gonna be harnessed in, bro. They unhook both harnesses from the side, and there's just one hook dangling, and he's like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, this was not in the brochure. Like in the video, it looks like you're tied to the shit. No, it's just one hook to your back, holster up, and you descend all the way down. And it's fast, but it's long because you're in the moment.
Remember,
and they
and
slow
that
you down
view,
too
Remember, you had that message that you were able to say while it was.
while jumping.
Oh, my daughter showed up, but my wife is not there.
They're watching it together, probably.
Oh, okay.
yeah, man, you guys got to do it.
No, but next time I definitely want to do a foodcation, you guys.
Oh no, we did that though.
Yeah,
we ate everywhere.
we ate
Everywhere.
everywhere. We've been.
Do you think
tried
Chicago has
man.
good food places?
Yes,
Chicago? Yeah, deep dish pizza.
the best. Deep.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you actually got Mexican Cali, right? Cali Mexican, Texas Mexicans, and then you have Chicago Mexicans too.
double check what he tells you.
Before actually listening to him.
Listen, I'm accurate on the food. I'm not accurate on the distance and location. Okay, I got several legs here. If I have one,
Even more reason to be honest about the location.
I don't know. I just know where my nose goes, yo. I want to eat. I want to eat. Are you really sassing me right now?
Maybe.
You want to fight? Outside ain't too far from here.
I'll take your brace.
Oh.
Gangster.
Cheap shot. Cheap shot.
She's come a long way, dude.
Yeah, for real.
They
She
come a
went,
long
from,
way.
she went from being the
Oh,
sweet girl
yeah.
next door to be like, I'll fuck you up. yo.
Yeah,
You
that's
catch
my
these
girl.
Speaking of that, we did get Nate something if you want to share.
Yes, you guys. They got me a little something at Vegas. Oh my! I already opened it before the podcast. I
That's not
wanted
fair.
to. Okay, wait. I wanted to open it in front of you guys,
That's not fair.
but they're like, no, open it now. And I'm like, how am I to say no to a free gift? But I'm gonna show you guys. Wait, my foot is itching.
You should have waited for the show, man.
Okay, so it comes in this little box. Is this the brand?
Yes.
How do you pronounce it?
Asium.
Asium.
I was about to butcher that shit up.
Oh.
I was about to say Akium.
Asium. Okay, let me show you guys. It's a pretty little necklace. It's a cross. If you guys can see in the camera. Can you see it? It's beautiful.
There you go.
Oh, sorry. It's beautiful. I'm gonna put it on for you guys. That's what I want. I was like, I'm gonna wait until I can put it on for you guys. And it's beautiful. Thank you guys.
And another thing is Lewis, of all people, Lewis is very conservative. This motherfucker's like, yo, Jay, you gotta treat yourself. And you know what? He was right. So we ended up treating ourselves. Shout out to the shop at Asium, the sales worker. Awesome. Great service.
What's up?
However, let me show you what I got. You know, I feel like Lil Wayne. I got the bling bling,
Bling, bling.
ding ding.
And little motorcycle
And it's like
a
bracelet.
It's a bike chain over here. Show him what you rocking with, G.
Yeah, I'm just rocking with a little ring right here. And I got a little chain.
Yeah, he flossing right now.
Look at that necklace, you guys. It's giving
like this
Jason.
What?
Oh, what do you mean? What? Look at Jason. Look at your ring.
I've always been into skulls like this. I just never had a good chain like that.
First of all, look at Jason's ring, you guys, and then look at Lewis's necklace. Don't tell me it's not giving Jason.
Nah, Lewis is in his own world.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of skulls like this.
Also, he's a little crazy because he'll give you a heart attack in his car. He has a mask that looks like it's an actual body in the passenger.
Let's
side.
celebrate
yeah.
Nate's chain, man. Look at Nate's chain. Move the phone so we can see it.
Wait, I'm fixing it.
You see difference between male and females?
It's pretty. Oh, because okay, so one necklace that I'm wearing, it's a safety pin. It's super cute, and I'm trying to.
They're
I'm
waiting. Go ahead, look at the camera. Celebrate.
Celebrate.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo,
Come
santificado sea tu nombre.
Oh, that's
That's how he was singing.
Listen. I might have been under the influence of my pain meds, and I felt good, and I wanted to sing. And I do want to issue an apology to Lewis because I was singing like my name was Adele.
Bro,
By himself.
We
By
we
myself.
went out to go get Bert some dessert, and originally the plan was just to go across the street
Give me this.
to get some fucking dessert, and then he's like, "Nah, let's go to In-N-Out, bro. In-N-Out is 2 miles away, walking distance from our hotel.
I'm lit.
It's already late at night. It's cold. I didn't want to fucking walk all the way, and he's like, if I could do it, you could do it.
just why did you guys Uber?
You can't. Because it's like
You
literally.
can, but
You
the
can,
man
it's just-
loves to walk
Yeah,
with one leg.
and the
I
entire
hop.
way,
I don't walk. I hop.
Bro.
I hop.
Let me tell you, I want to share this with you guys. Usually you see these things like in movies when real friends go out and bond and they get to know more about each other and the good, the bad, the ugly, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always wanted to do that. And all my friends are from a different time, but I'm happy to have met you guys, and you can count me in. Anytime you guys want to do this, you too, you
I want to be careful with that. That's a promise.
No, man, it's just
That's a
I had an amazing time. I
a
needed
great
it. I
time.
hadn't done it in years, and I would if we could have stayed an extra 5 weeks, we would have stayed.
Facts, yo. We didn't want to leave. We didn't want to leave, and this is the thing. We enjoyed ourselves being sober.
Mhm.
Like that's what really
Man.
is crazy. We didn't get drunk,
We
we
Until
didn't,
the last night.
No, we got okay.
but that doesn't count because that's in the
My
room.
man here, we were walking into a place, and this guy was like the jacker of jacks. I mean, this guy was a hustler. So he walks up to us and he
shit.
gives us these bottles, and they're like, "No, $10 bottles." And we look at the bottles, and Lou says maybe they put the bottle back in, and
Yeah,
They
it's
seal
messed
it,
with.
Put something else.
but I'm looking at him. He doesn't look a crackhead. He just looks like a hustler. So he has this beautiful black jacket.
Let me show him.
It's a $500 jacket, right? It's beautiful.
So it's like this, my team, the Raiders.
So the guy has it on. Check this out. And he goes, "I love the jacket." The guy goes,
Center cam.
"You want to buy it?"
Right? That's what threw me off.
It's
I was
brand new.
Like I had to look it up on.
That jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I had
then,
to- I had to look it
and
up
then-
because I
and
was
then-
like, yo,
and
it's
then-
fake.
Then
It's real.
Then they're both there looking it up, and I'm looking at the guy, and I'm like, he's shady as hell. Next thing you know, the guy goes, "Oh, give me $100," and he's like, "Nah, I'll give you 140." So Jay gives him 140. The jacket's like $500. Next thing you know, the guy gives us a Henny on top of it.
A 357 Henny.
So we take that too. When I look over, they're talking here. I look over, the guy looks at me laughing, goes, "Oh shit, this shirt also has a tag." He pulls the tag out.
They're stolen.
He goes into the
He
stores.
stole it.
They're hot.
Yeah, but who's to know that? It just
But I didn't care. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, this is a dope ass jacket.
so
'Cause I-
that's how we ended up with the bottle.
yeah.
So then we went to the Bellagio, where they have the waterfalls.
The
and shit.
waterfall, yeah.
And we're there, and I'm like, "Hey, why don't we open the bottles? Have a drink?
Sweet.
We're all here together." So I drank one, he drank one. We drank like 2 or 3. That was it. The bottle was still like 3/4 full.
Yeah.
We go back because he has to do homework.
I'm ashamed of this.
But before that
I
happens,
feel
I'm
that.
ashamed of this.
Oh, the pull-ups.
before that happens, there's this like really jacked dude, and he just has a setup where a bar you just have to hold on for 130 seconds.
100 seconds,
20.
but the gimmick, it's 100 seconds.
Mhm.
If you do 140, you pretty much double it.
You went 300.
But the gimmick is that the bar swings.
And it's
You know,
thin.
like it's,
Like it's like
So
on
you
a spindle.
can't
It
like
spins.
tighten your hand. You're like this.
And your thumbs open up because you're trying to keep it steady. So I ended up doing it once. I did pretty good. I did what, 40 seconds?
30 something.
30 something. And then I went a second time. I failed. Lewis is like, fuck that. I'm gonna go for it. Bro.
The guy
He's
says,
like,
"You know what? Since you're a good sport,
yep.
we'll let him go for free."
And he surpassed me by a lot. Like everyone's rooting for him. It's like,
102.
go,
I only
go,
did
go.
it for a minute.
You did a minute
But-
and 2 seconds.
But
Yeah.
dude, like
If I held on a little longer, I would have.
And I'm screaming at
Oh,
him.
man.
Pain is weakness. What is it? Pain is weakness
weakness
leaving the body. Come on now, focus. focused.
and he
You can
was
see it.
killing it.
He was my
He's good.
motivational coach.
And it's crazy because as he's holding it, you just see his thumbs opening up
Yeah.
little
Bro,
by little
my thumb
by
just gave
little.
out.
That shit's crazy.
Oh.
We're definitely going back to
Like
do
I
that
can
shit.
hold myself on that bar longer, but the fact that it spins and
It's
it's thicker,
hard.
it's a lot harder. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like your regular dumbbell, and then it's a great hustle because everybody you look at it like, yo, that's cake.
Yeah,
Till
but you
you're
can
doing
train.
it.
You can train this year for it.
Yeah, fact. And you're jumping, and he said it himself.
I'll jump.
Y'all heard
jump.
it. Y'all heard it out the dragon's mouth.
I'll jump.
He jumping. Nate, you jumping?
You jump.
I don't know.
Nah,
We'll see.
we make an oath right here, right
you're
now.
Jumping.
We'll see.
We'll make an oath right here,
I
right
don't know.
now.
We'll see.
You're Live for the
jumping,
moment.
That's it. Final.
I don't know.
No peer pressure.
You're jumping.
Peer
If
pressure.
everyone's,
He's not peer pressure.
if everyone's jumping, you're jumping.
Yeah, we could take out a life insurance policy. Too far.
Too far.
That way you can buy another
I don't know if I
house.
want to jump.
You don't have a choice. You're a man of your word, Louis.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll
You
do
have
it.
never
I'll
gone
do it.
back on your word.
I am
Which is why
also
I haven't
gonna
given my
jump,
word yet.
But I didn't want to do it.
Well, with that being
Oh,
said, yo,
wait, real quick. My wife, look how beautiful she is. She wrote, "I'm here, looking at my beautiful, sexy ass beast in a beard.
You
That's my baby.
guys are so cute.
That's my baby.
I'm watching, babe. Love Alexa.
That's what 36
Anyways,
years
anything
old.
else happened on the trip, you guys?
Yeah,
A lot.
a lot. Like, yo, so one of the things in Vegas, people get hustled nasty.
For real?
Like, imagine. So it was yesterday, right? They had this guy, and he just lining up people.
Oh my god! Yeah, that
And
was funny.
I'm thinking this dude gonna fucking jump over these people on some Jean-Claude Van Damme type shit. Yo, he did some aerobics training. He's like, thank you.
Did the Magdalena?
Yeah, he did the
And
Macarena,
that's it.
and that's it. He must have got what, like a couple $100 off everyone. Didn't even do anything. And then at Fremont, this dude got everyone real bad.
Oh my god!
'Cause-
yeah.
What do you mean?
So
in the video where I had a Fremont, there was this dude with like a fucking Japanese hat on,
mhm.
and he had like this mysterious table with like a box on top and a rope underneath.
like if he's gonna balance himself on it.
Yeah, or like do some like hypno fucking dance moves or some shit. And he was like, he just had his fingers up in the air. And like every time that somebody would like put $10, he would put a finger down. So then people would start putting money in.
Mhm.
And he got 2 volunteers to grab like ends of the cloth,
On the
and then
table,
he just starts holding it and he starts making the table float.
levitate.
That's it.
But our maestro over here is recording it, and as we're looking back on the footage, we can see where the hooks are with the wire.
It's 2.6.
Yeah, of
Yo.
course. It was a fucking gimmick, but like the guy just
But he
hyped
got
everyone up
everyone
for
good.
nothing.
And he
No
was in
way.
it because he's popping with the music. So you think he's a break dancer, and then I knew he was hustling everyone because at one point he goes like this, and he just does this.
Oh, the
That's all he did. That's all he did. I was like, this nigga ain't shit.
Yeah, it was a scam.
It was a scam. But for the most part, they also had a park out there, which was like containers. It's kind of like an eye opener what life is going to be like in Miami. So imagine ship containers turn into storefronts.
Oh, but it was
And-
dead.
Yeah, it was dead.
We also saw the runners. They have the
Yes,
marathon.
the
Oh, yeah,
marathon.
the marathon.
Yo, shout out to the firefighter. That was a memorable thing because they're running the marathon. How many kilometers
It
was
was
it?
5. It was a 5K. It was called a rock and roll 5K marathon or
So
something
it's
like
like
that.
equivalent to
leukemia.
3 miles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this dude is in full gear and
Full
fire
firefighter
suit.
gear holding
The American flag.
An American flag.
Oh wow!
And he did the 5K in it.
Like
Yeah.
that is motivation.
I tried to get a good shot of
cry.
it, but I
Right.
didn't have my settings up.
He tried. The
I
point,
tried.
right? He tried. Also, to the flower girls out there, leave me alone.
What is
Leave me
that
alone.
supposed to mean?
Don't
Because
interview them.
every peacock
Don't touch
girl
me.
that was on the strip was
Peacock,
literally
okay, but explain to them what they are though.
They're showgirls. So
Yeah,
what these girls do,
No, they look like showgirls
yeah,
from a show.
yeah. So they have like the feathers all multicolored. Some of them are pink, some of them are blue. They look like Bloods and Crips on the street, in my opinion. But for the most part, I got to do an interview with 2 of the girls and I got to learn. So they rent these things out to them and they go in and they basically take pictures and they get paid for it. But for the most part, you also have to be careful because a lot of them are street workers. A lot of them are street workers. and
Those
they
the
all have
ones
a
you
pimp.
interviewed were nice.
Yes, they were nice, but they were also telling me about the business. Like it's like there's territories. Like if you're there, you don't make money on their corner. Like you keep it moving. So it's Vegas is so diverse, but inclusive to everyone, it's crazy.
Mhm.
And when I go there, I'm gonna manifest. I'm gonna win the jackpot and make us millions.
And maybe end up using the condoms.
Oh my god.
I behaved myself.
You did.
Your mom was glad as fuck to see those box of condoms unopened.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you. Love you, mama.
Actually, wouldn't that be worrisome if they were unopened?
If they were unopened?
Yeah, if it was from a father. The mom is the complete opposite. Listen, all I'm saying is I didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm enjoying my life. I behaved myself. All up in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor.
You behave yourself. Yeah, brings a whole box of condoms to a Vegas trip.
Okay, mom.
He had the wrong intentions.
I know I had the right intentions. I just didn't commit. I'm picky.
Okay.
I'm
buddy.
picky.
Picky but brings a box? Okay.
Nice.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm just wrapping my head around
It's
it.
called multiple rounds.
It's
Nate.
called wishful thinking.
With that being said, guys, Nate, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, but just one last comment. Beast JMR says better safe than sorry. You know what? Yeah, you're right.
My man, thank you. You see that?
You are
You
absolutely
see
right.
that? Mhm.
Yeah, but he's not going to be good when he goes back in 6 months and then they don't work.
Bro, LOL.
Maybe they're for looks.
If anybody wants a free box of condoms, just
reach out.
Yo!
All
Yo!
right, I'm kidding.
You know what?
Not a bad idea, right? Right?
$3.
Yeah.
It's better than the plan B. Did you know that a girl, based on her weight, has to take more than one pill?
I think I heard that.
I
Yeah.
learned that shit.
And I think if she's ovulating, I don't think
It
it,
doesn't
works.
work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Rip.
We'll talk more about that.
Anyways.
Next
Yes. Where can they find you?
Anyways, you can find me on Instagram. It's Natalie 2I's_01. Definitely hit that follow button on mine and our Instagram podcast page, 1424 podcast. Tune in next week. We do have a special guest coming in. So
Special. Wait. Don't say the name or anything, but what's a special guest? Tell me something special.
okay, so he does have it. He does create his own content. He does his own skits. So he is, like a little content creator, influencer, out here in the streets of Miami, just,
Nice.
doing skits with his brother. So only one of them is coming out. He's gonna come in next
Is he
week.
going to do a skit live here?
I'll definitely hit
Oh,
him
we
up to
could.
see if he could definitely
That'd be
do a
great.
skit live
Or
here.
we could do a skit with him.
Yes, just he's a regular person just like any of us, so he is a little bit shy, camera shy, just like any of us are.
We're gonna
so,
pop his cherry.
Yeah,
He's gonna be great.
you're a great people talker, Jason. So I know
Yeah. talk
anyone
a lot
around
of
you
shit.
is very comfortable. and we do have like leftover gift cards, right?
Well, this one's different. We're not giving Best Buy gift cards this time. We want you guys to be well invested. So the gift cards we're going to be giving is to stockpile. We want you to buy stock. We want you to build your portfolio. We want you to be successful. This is what is the creation of the podcast, where we all have a common ground of successes.
And we can talk about stocks every week. See
Yes.
what's going.
We do crypto, we do stocks, we do portfolios, and it's pretty much learning as we go. Because a lot of times, we got to take risks to live this life right. You have to take risks, and if you're not taking risks, are you living?
There's no reward.
Facts.
Mhm.
And the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. Just be cautious. Where can they find you, G?
You can search me on Google. Just look my name up. BERTOLIVA. Bert Oliva. Just Google me and follow me on your preferred social media.
I gotta say that's hard because he literally
He
said Google
flexed
me,
on us. He
bitch,
flexed on us.
and he's not capping. Google him, and he gonna pop up. If I say Google me, I might come up as the serial killer. Just saying. Where can they find you, Lewis?
They can find me right here on the 1424 podcast.
And
You
his
already know
new
what it is.
Instagram.
His new Instagram that
You got a
he's
new
doing.
Instagram?
It's
No.
coming up. It's coming up.
Oh,
It's in the
okay,
works.
okay.
It's in the works.
It's
All
in
right,
the
all
works. And
Where can they
just
find
your
you, bro?
gearhead, Mr. Logic himself. You can find me at Logic142. You can find me on the streets. I'll be in Wynwood doing interviews. I'm not going to South Beach. Locals do not do South Beach. Okay.
Yes.
We
No,
don't-
wait, not just Wynwood. You'll be in Kendall, anywhere.
Everywhere.
You find him and tell him,
Mm-hmm.
interview me. He has the equipment with him 24/7.
Let's go. I'll be in the bushes.
I'll be in the bush.
I'll be in the trees.
like Homer Simpson.
I'll be in the mailbox.
All right.
Wherever you are, I
No.
will find you. And when I find you, I will interview you. I will make you powerful. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure if it's your first time, you hit that like and subscribe button. And as you already know, this is one thing for sure,
Two things for certain.
Let's go.
Woo! Love you guys.
I felt like